A boy was bullied by school bullies every day. Whenever they beat him, he never dared to fight back. One day, the bullies hurt him so badly that he was sent to the ICU. His father, a biology teacher, was heartbroken seeing his son in that state. To help his son stand up for himself, the father decided to alter the boy's genes. He used lab rats to develop a rage gene, then injected it into his son's body. When the boy returned to school, the bullies targeted him again. At first, he still didn't resist. He let the bullies hit him, but when one of them stomped hard on his head, the rage gene finally erupted inside him. The boy lost control and flew into a frenzy. Amid the chaos, he was accidentally pushed off a tall building. The bullies saw what happened and ran away in a rush. But something strange occurred. The boy was taken to the hospital, and somehow came back to life. However, he'd turned into a zombie who bit anyone he saw. Even when he saw his father, he didn't hesitate to attack. To end his son's suffering. The man had no choice but to put him down. But the real danger had only just started. One day, a female student found the biology teacher's lab rat in the science room. Curious, she reached out to touch it, and the enraged rat bit her finger. She had no idea she was now infected with the zombie virus. To cover up the truth, the biology teacher locked the girl in a room. But after he left, the girl began to change. Her strength grew rapidly, and she broke free from the straps holding her down. She staggered into the classroom, then collapsed to the floor the next second. The teacher quickly led the students to carry her to the nurse's office. But the girl soon turned wild and violent. While checking on her, the nurse was bitten. Since the wound was small, the nurse didn't think much of it. After examining the girl, the nurse realized he'd never seen this kind of illness before. With no other option, they called an ambulance and sent her to the hospital. When the biology teacher heard this, he rushed to tell the principal to bring the girl back and isolate her. He knew how dangerous the virus was. If she stayed in the hospital, the virus could spread fast. But the principal cared more about the school's reputation. He ordered all teachers to tell outsiders the girl just had a common cold. At the hospital, doctors started a full checkup. But during the exam, the girl suddenly went crazy. The doctors pulled her out quickly, but she began to mutate right after. The doctors panicked, and soon screams filled the exam room as the virus started to spread. Back at school, the bitten nurse began shaking. Her eyes turned blood red. The virus had already reached her brain, and she'd completely changed. Outside the nurse's office, students noticed her strange posture and pulled out their phones to take photos. But the next second, the nurse rushed toward them. The students were still excitedly taking pictures when she bit off a piece of skin from one stib.